All right, so welcome back. This is Legacy United Righteous Project Inc. podcast, episode 2. Remember, so what we're doing here, we're inviting local entrepreneurs and everybody else to share their story about the things they've gone through, where they came from to get to where they are today. We just want to make sure that we can share motivated stories from people that you can relate to. Today, I got my guest here, a longtime friend. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to let him introduce himself to you guys. So go ahead and let them know who you are and what business you have.
My name is Nathan Gale, and I'm CEO of King and Queen of the 303. It's a clothing company based in Park Hill, Colorado.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yep, Park Hill over here as well. Thank you for that, sir. So just like episode 1, I had the opportunity to share my story as well. This one is all about you, man. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pass you the mic and go ahead and let us know, everything about you, man, and where you came from and everything you've gone through.
Born and raised in Denver, Colorado. I grew up in the Park Hill area. We started off at Stedman Elementary. That's where me and you first met.
Yeah, that's right.
And then from there on the Hill Middle School, the East High School. And later I finished up at Metro State where I got my BA in marketing and business management.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. That's an important skill to have for sure. Just like you said, back elementary school, we definitely knew each other then. Hill Middle School, man, been a while. And then East High School. I went to East as well, but only for a semester, and I finished out in South High School. So taking it back to high school, man, anything that occurred or happened or sparked your interest into entrepreneurship while you're in high school?
As far as clothing goes, just seeing all the different people wearing like Nike, Fila, Under Armour, all the different stuff. And I always told myself one day I want to have something that represents me and has my name on it.
Yeah, I can dig it, man. That's what's up. Yeah, I was a FUBU guy back in those days, man. I
think we all were.
Yeah. But that kind of goes back to it, I mean, FUBU, they built up from the ground as well, man. So a lot of motivation from there too. But that's what's up. So you went to East High School, you noticed the fashion, kind of piqued your interest. Put you over to Metro, man. I went to CCD at the time, and I didn't finish it out at that time. But anything during college, that you experienced that was memorable or kind of change your perspective on how to pursue your business?
Well, my grandmother had just passed away like maybe 2 years before that. And she was my biggest supporter. She told me, baby, you can do whatever you want. And when my grandmother died, I felt like a part of me was missing. And I always told her, and she always told me, do what you do and love what you do. And I always said I was going to do something to make her proud. And I always wanted to, I've always wanted to start my own clothing company. And I said, well, this is what I need to do for me and for myself. And, I just hope my grandmother's proud of the man I've become.
Yeah, man, that's what's up, man. Thank you for sharing that. It's very deep. For sure. Family passing, man, very hard to get through, for sure. And it seems like it kind of helped you and kept you going throughout that time to continue your passion as well, man. So, that's, part of life, and it's difficult to get through, but,
right.
You can overcome it and keep going. So,
right.
But that's what's up, man. Thank you for sharing that as well. So you finished college, marketing, which I feel is an underappreciated part of business.
Very
a
much
lot
so.
of stuff that goes on back
right.
in the background of a business, and marketing is very crucial,
Right.
So hats off to you for getting that, man. That's what's up.
Thank you.
That's what's up. Yes, sir. So after college, you got your degree, and you started looking into starting a business for clothing as well. What kind of things did you go through getting that started?
When I first started, I was working with other people, and it's always hard because you always have one idea and they may have a different idea, and it's kind of like we weren't meshing together. But then when I sat back and thought about it, I said, my grandmother taught me this too. She said, baby, the only person you can depend on is you. And so it let me know that whatever I was going to do in life, I had to be the one to do it, because then if something were to happen or anything, the only person I can look at is me.
Right. Yeah, man, that's real. It takes a lot of time for people to get to that point. Some
right.
people don't even get to that point.
Never
during
get to
their
it,
whole
right.
lifetime. taking accountability and understanding, that a lot of actions start with you is very important. So I'm glad you brought that up because I think that's something that needs to be heard, especially in the community. A lot of people will go around pointing fingers about certain situations, and at the end of the day, it might be, some situations might not be 100% on you,
Right.
but the only person that can control the outcome of that type of stuff is you.
Yep.
So very deep, man. Very important lesson that everybody needs to learn about, early on, especially if you're starting a business as well. I mean, anything you're trying to pursue, company, any type of success or progress that you need, man. That's where it starts for sure.
Definitely.
Appreciate that, man. So during the beginning of your business, you're learning about those hurdles. You're understanding, the small processes here and there. So let's talk about your logo real quick. So King of the 303, what brought you to that to create that logo?
Well, the logo that I'm wearing right now is the hand with the money, meaning go grab it. If you want it, go get it. If it's there, reach for it and go get it. And it represents, money, just because in anything you do or anything in life, you want to love what you do and make money as well.
Cool. That's what's up, man. I like it, man. I like it a lot.
Appreciate you.
It speaks volumes as well. And then you also have the Queen of the 303 logo as well. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
It's a picture of a lip drip, and I just happened to see it online one day, and I kind of created my own version of it. And it was just something unique I thought of and came up with, and I liked it.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
I like it, man. What I like about it is simple and impactful. That's what I like about it, right?
Right.
So you got the King of the 303, you got the money grabbing, you got the hand grabbing the money, very, very important. And then you got the style with the Queen of the 303, females like that type of style, man, and it goes a long way as well. And I like it, man, because when I look on Facebook and everything, I see that you get the community involved with your gear as well,
Right.
So when you have a customer or something, you make sure that either you post a photo or they'll represent as well, man, and they'll tag you in the photo.
Right.
And that's a community thing, and that's what I like about it, man. King of the 303 is specific to the Mile High, right? 303, the original area code
Exactly.
for Denver. And it's all about community, right? I mean, when you're wearing the 303 shirt, that means, automatically people can see, what you're representing, man, which is Denver, which is what's up.
Community is everything.
Yeah. Yep. I agree, man. So that's what's up, man. I like those a lot. So from there, then you have your designs now. So I have a question for you, man. I'm gonna throw on real quick.
All right.
So this one we probably haven't discussed yet, but so let's say that you have a limited amount of funds and no restrictions and no hurdles. What is your ultimate goal with your business?
My ultimate goal is to create a brand for everybody, for whoever you are, something that we can all relate to, and just something I can bring back to the community. And we got to build each other up in the community. There's so much going on lately in the world with all these killings and shootings. We just got to come together as one. And it doesn't matter if you're black, blue, green, whatever. If we can come together as one, then we're unstoppable.
That's what's up, man. That is very true. A lot of things going on right now, and going into business, you really see the type of competition that's out there, right? I mean, a lot of people are not that willing to work with you as you figured should be,
Right.
Then you got to kind of navigate through that, networking and everything as well.
Right.
So community and working together is a big and important message out there because, as much as we want that to happen, we don't see it as often as we need to.
Exactly.
Right. And everybody has the ultimate goal, man. We all want to make sure that we're financially stable and we can, provide back to the community as much as we can. Even if you don't want to provide back to the community, there's a lot of people that want to just make sure that, they have the means and the funds, just to live a financially free life.
True.
But the only way to get there is together. Even if you try to do it on your own, you can possibly get to a certain point, but maintain and longevity is about community, man. So I dig that a lot, man, and I agree exactly what you said for sure. Thank you for that.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Got another question for you here. So What do you do now in your business versus what you used to do when you first started?
When I first started, I was green, so I really didn't know what to do. And I think at times I kind of was just expecting everything to just come to me right away.
Okay.
Like, and now I'm more detail orientated. There's a process to this. You can't skip steps, or
Right.
you can't think that it's just going to happen overnight. You got to build and keep building. There's always going to be doubters. There's always going to be people that tell you can't do it. But you got to block out all of that and just surround yourself with people like yourself that got the same vision, and you can work together.
Yep.
Because if we all work together, we're unstoppable.
Yep. Yes, sir. That's right, man. And it makes a big difference, right? I mean, you never know when you're actually ready to do something, right?
Right.
And if you wait until you feel that you're ready, you're going to be waiting forever.
You'll never be ready.
And you might as well jump in, learn the baby steps, and then you can fix it as you go. And
Right.
as you look back, you can see the things that you change, to get where you're going as
Exactly.
well, man. So, yeah, it's never the same, man, from when you first started. It's always changes. And it goes back to when, I started a clothing line as well.
Right.
A few years back, I think 2017, 2018. And then, I took a year off from promoting it and doing designs. And then when I started again, man, so much stuff changed. I
Right.
mean, social media, marketing, oh man, everything was already, it was different,
Right.
and I had to play
Right.
catch up.
Right.
So even that small amount of time, that year gap made a big difference in the process. So yeah, man. So, if you get started, the best advice is to just keep going.
Yep.
Keep going. Little steps, big steps, doesn't matter, man. Just keep going.
Just make steps. Small steps are better than no steps.
Exactly. That's right, man.
Right.
That's right. Cool. Thank you for that. So one last question, man, for you. Any advice that you would give to your younger self?
I would tell my younger self to be patient and continue to always grow. You're never always right. You're never always wrong. There's always a median, and you just got to know when to keep it going, and just to tell yourself like, hey, I got this. We all make mistakes. We're not perfect. We're going to make mistakes the rest of our lives, but the key is not to continue to make the same mistake.
Right, exactly. I can't remember the title of the book right now, but it is something about, it was called failing forward.
Okay.
Not to be afraid to fail.
Right.
Because I think that's what keeps a lot of people from even starting in the beginning.
Right.
Is because they're fear of failing. So just along the lines of what you're saying, man, is understanding that at a younger age is going to get you a lot further as well.
Yes.
Instead of just having to wait, man. So
Right.
definitely goes a long way.
Right.
All right, man. So I appreciate that. I think that's all the questions I have for you, for sure, man. And I really appreciate you sharing your story with us.
Appreciate you for having me.
Yeah, no doubt, man. And it means a lot, to a lot of people out there, because we don't have that many people that we can relate to, that we can see going through those type of steps, man, to where they want to go.
Right.
There's a lot of people out there that want to start, a clothing line or whatever type of business, but they're afraid of taking that step.
Right.
So hearing it from somebody like you, man, is going to go a long way.
Thank you.
And very impactful, man.
Thank you.
So yeah, no doubt, man. I'm definitely happy that you're on the episode today, sir.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no doubt. So that's it for the episode today. We appreciate you guys listening in. Don't forget to subscribe to any of the streaming platforms that you're listening to this podcast on, as well as YouTube. We do have the Righteous Project Inc. YouTube channel that we have this streaming live as well, live, edited, and then, posted on YouTube. But so we have that as well. So share it, send it to anybody else you feel that will find this motivational or interest into these type of topics. If there's any type of questions you guys would like to hear from our guests, let us know. Post that, email us as well at support@righteousproject.org. You can always send in that information, even give us feedback, what you want to hear a little bit more from everybody, or anything else. And then, we're always welcoming new guests as well. So, we're promoting that. Just follow the link. Let me know if you guys want to join the podcast, and, I'll put you on for sure. That's what it's all about, man. Community support. So we're going to let you guys go today. Appreciate you guys joining us once again, and we're out. You guys have a good one.
Yes.